nature, crazy.
Shalom, y'all. He was talk to the home once again. I heard the prophets out there about Babylon the Great, verse and verse. And Jesus about verse 2. And the time spent in the Father, the Son, Holy Spirit. What again? Double arms, the prophets, elders, the great millstone. Shalom. This is because that's true. Shalom, brothers and sisters that's listening, studying, for yourselves to prove. Shalom. We're going to talk about the topic today. Y'all surrounded what's going down now. Hey, Esau's knocking in position. Esau's getting ready to come down with their sword. Why? Because he's been exposed so bad. I'm in on all fronts. He's exposed overseas. He's been exposed here. Epstein list, all of this. So right now, what Esau's doing, they're about to go for their major plan. What was that? Davos, Switzerland? That little witch doctor come in, bless their little plan. They just, what's that? World Health Organization. Who? It's been talking. They're gonna come with the disease X, which is gonna be that new pandemic. So what he's about to do is that the UN troops already in here settling in. What it looked like, because the Apostle Elders coined it, this looks like this might be the year of Jacob's trouble. Like he's about to come down with that sword and clear everything out and do his whole reset. So he's got to get the population down to 500 billion. Is what he's gunning for. So he's gonna use pestilence and the sword to do it. And 2/3 are totally oblivious to that fact. They still out here worried about playoffs, Super Bowl, feeding their belly, things of that nature. And I'm like, man, this devil, he ain't even hiding nothing. They got the witch doctor out there blowing in their face, chant. Man, this devil's desperate, man. He about to come with it. Oxford out there, they got the little robots with the AK, shooting and everything. Hey, that's why they're going to do a whole lot in California right now. Silicon Valley, they're going to get some CHIPs up to deck, the robotic military up to deck, and the UN troops form. So folks up this right here, because it looks like, hey, we about to see this pretty soon. This Jeremiah 30 and 7. And last for that day is great. So that now is life. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So we're going to a time called Jacob's trouble. It's a time where they're going to attack Jacob. And Lord, we're going to do a lesson on it later. Oklahoma got a bill they're trying to pass. It's on the books. It's a new bill, HB 1311. I could be wrong on that, but I'm going to do a lesson on it to get it all the way out there. But they got a new bill where they talk about if you're Hispanic descent and you're in the gang, they're going to label you a terrorist. Straight up. And you already know they label you a terrorist, and they coming at you with their whole military.
That's the part that King Alpha playing like that.
So they mean they come to bring it to the forefront. They're not hiding it anymore. And if they're gonna go out the northern tribe, they're gonna sneak in and put us in there too. Southern tribe will go in there too. They will make a way to put it. And they're labeling us with that T word, man. When they go for that T word, it's serious. Every time Esau say you a T, he coming at you, man. Full-fledged military force. Not no fleet military force. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm sorry for interrupting, but when they put you in that category as a T, then that's when they can invoke the Patriot Act on you. That's the whole purpose of it.
God, so they going for that right there, man. They about to put labels like American citizens as T. And they gonna put them militia groups in there too. Anybody that feel that it goes against a global reset, you're gonna be an enemy. No? So everybody gonna be in that, man. It look like he got to go for it now. Like if not this year, so probably next year. Like the devil can't wait. They fully exposed. Things are happening overseas. And the devil's like, man, if I don't go for it now, I ain't gonna never get it. What they said, now never.
This is Revelation 12 and it reads, woe is the happiness of the earth and the sea, for the devil shall come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
You hear that? Devil come down great wrath because they have a short time. That backs up. It's perfectly what I said. His time is short. Everybody's starting. I heard 2/3. Jake starting to call Esau. I'm like, wow, what? You don't have a job. They started like, hey man, he an Edomite. I'm like, what? I just heard that hood Jake call that man so-called so the truth is coming out. Jake is now getting spiritual. You know, they bugged out and whatnot. They watch my TikTok, but they're starting to get a spiritual team to them. That's never been so. So Esau seeing that, I got to strike now. Because he don't want to come listen to us, the prophets. You know, we going to get Jake right. So Esau like, I got to bring it in now. All his plans overseas is falling apart. Other countries, either countries, is mobilizing. China, even his own people, the Russians mobilizing. Everybody, what was that? Some EU countries no longer recognize the Ish people and their sovereignty anymore. I remember Elder Back Chicago pointed that out. I was like, that's big right there. So they're losing the covering cast. So that lets them know, like, I got to move on them now. You know, Jake over here getting smart, getting some wisdom out to understanding, still making it. My people over here smoking meth. You know, I'm losing Edomites every day. I got to make a move now. Since it's falling apart. I got to put it on back on what you said. Because you said they can get real smart and they get their wisdom knowledge and understanding. And that's in the spirit of King James. King David. Psalm 144:9, and it says, keep me from the snare which they have laid for me, and the deeds of the workers of iniquity. Yeah, see right there is that you know, Jake and Yasha getting basically in the spirit of Yahweh. So therefore we get in the spirit of prayer. And so once we get in the spirit of prayer, we're actually able to see the snare and the trap that Esau even set up by way of the law that the occupant mentioned earlier. All right, so I tell y'all just mentioned that one of the laws that they place here in Oklahoma is that they're going to start labeling the so-called Latinas terrorists, you know, the gang members. So that's the snare and the trap by way of their laws, which is the unrighteous decree. Okay, and so because we're recognizing that, all right, we're getting in the spirit, we're able to recognize what the devils are doing. All right, so I'm gonna read that again in Psalm 141:9. It said, keep me from the snare which they have laid for me. All right, and that's the spirit right there. Okay, you asked him, how about y'all try to keep me from the snare that have been laid before me. So when you put those definite spirit, how about y'all will open your eyes for you to see those type of snares. All right, and then it says, in the gins of the workers of iniquity. And who is the workers of iniquity? It's none other than Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's the one that controls all the resources. He's the one that putting forth these laws that are setting up the snares for Yasha.
Yeah, I got one. Hey, this is 1 Peter 3:16. Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Christ. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to find some way in order to have some falsely accuse us so that they can put us all in one group. They're trying to pigeonhole us. You know, they basically is going to say that, you know, the actions of the 2/3 is how we all act and feel. And they're going to accuse us like that as a 2/3.
And that goes back with the scripture with the Ecclesiastes 1:9 said there's no new thing under the sun. When you go to the history, there was some dark-skinned Native Americans that was dubbed as Negro. It's the same scenario. Now they're trying to work a even bigger scenario. That way they can, you know, do their depopulation plan and so on and so forth. So it's basically rotating all over again. Esau Edom just using the same tactic that he's been using for generation to generation.
They're using the biblical RICO Act.
Yeah.
They're gonna basically, you know, if you call yourself an Israelite, they're gonna be like, these Israelites over here, even though we set them up to do this, it's doing this, that, and the other. So if you were Israelite too, then you guilty of the same thing that we accuse them of.
This is the reason why we get on to a group like IUIC when they do certain things, because that basically makes the ministry be blamed. I got one right here. This Psalm 37:12. The wicked follow against the just and dash upon him with his teeth. So that right there, the wicked right now, like what I said right there, the two laws, that's the wicked plotting against the just. The just, the children of Israel, you know, specifically the hope we lack. The ones that sign and crime for Yahweh, you know, keep God's best of their abilities, you know, got faith, got works. You know, that's the just right there. And what he's gonna do is say that's funny with his teeth. You know, back in the day, they say, hey, I got 8 men out here armed to the teeth. Let's talk about weapons. So this devil, he got a military company. He got UN troops coming in. He got his police force. He got his military force. He looking to stick that on Jake, man. Like in the purge movies, especially their first purge. You know, they're going to tell them, go to Jake neighborhoods, snatch Jake out of his house and all of this. If he don't comply with, you know, whatever little code they come with. So if Jake doesn't get the micro CHIP, you know, and comply with the new order they're going to establish, they're going to throw you in the camp. And if you don't comply, they're going to try to, you know, off put your head with the guillotines. You know, I use their weaponry. If Jake shooting back, you know, because Esau know it's going to be hard. Esau know it's going to be a hard, very move. You know, Jake out here got weaponry. Jake now, a lot of starting to be aware that Esau Edom is the devil in the flesh. So it's going to be a battle, man. It's going to be a big time battle. I'm going to the Lord to look out for us. I'm going to go down to on verse 14. Psalm 37:14. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent the bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. So that backs up the verse we said. So the wicked have drawn out the sword, man. They're going to be calling up their military, sending the UN troops. That's going to be them pulling that sword out. They're going to give the order, man. Any so-called Negro, Native American, Hispanic, going to act belligerent, lay them out. They're going to look to do that, show it on TV to scare the others and tell them you take their micro CHIP, all will be well for you and your family. First they're going to tell you probably drink some juice. Then they're going to say, okay, take the micro CHIP and then we'll put you in this facility. You be good. They wanted to where you own nothing to be happy. So everybody going to be on no private cars. You ain't going to own no land, no house. You're going to be like a prison facility. That's how this new world order they got is going to look like. Have a slave. God. That's what the devil wants. You can't look back at no history. There's going to be no Bibles, no history, none of that, man. They don't even want no family. They're probably going to be like test tube babies. It's going to be men over here, women over there. Nobody belong to nobody. You a number. You 0384. Go that way. And breed and make children. That's not there. Yeah, they might ain't let you. Might just be test tube babies. Like we grow them in the lab. You keep that stuff to yourself. Demolition Man, God, put them on virtual reality. Yeah, they're gonna do that. Hey, yo, better put on some binoculars. I put on some metaverse. That's all you're gonna get. You're gonna be in your little 4x4 cubicle, and you put your little metaverse on. That's all you get. You might get an hour outside time. You go back to your cell.
That's if you act right.
That's if you act right. You ain't gonna get no outside time. You're gonna be like a 15 minutes. You got 15 minutes to run out, do everything you need to do, and get back to your cell. You call it 15-minute cities. That's gonna be horrible living too. That's what the devil want to do. They thinking that like it's a good thing now. A little bit over in Dubai, they make that city called a wall, and then you can get to anywhere within 30 minutes. And it's like a real skinny, like a skinny platform that just stretch across the desert. They want people to live in it. It's a horrible drop right there. They're making it seem like it's something super cool and super advanced for what you're doing. Once you fall into it, it's going to be lights out.
They got the one in New York now. I don't think they're going to actually build it, but what they did was they showed how the population of New York today, what the size of it would be required to put all those people in one too. And that shit was not that big. It wasn't longer than what New York is right now. They basically just squished it up and made them have vertical living. Like Esau, they like to live in high places. They ain't gonna be able to get too many Jakes to go up in there and be living on the 15th floor, the 50th floor. Yeah.
Little bitty areas. Yeah, it's horrible living. Like I'm just trying to make it like it's good or something. I'm just gonna go for it though.
They make it look like it's paradise, but that shit gonna look like a cell block. It's gonna be nothing but 50 floors up with a little room and a door. You probably got like one little window out the front and one out the back. Like you said, they're gonna have probably like 10 square feet for each person. And that's it.
They show that it's a show Black Mirror. It's called 15 Million Married. And it shows Jake living in that. He had a little cubicle, on a bike, you go back to your little cell, and that's how you live. But if you go like got a talent or do some porn, they'll let you live in a little bigger area.
Yeah. This is a brother that's in LA, a Mexican dude. He did a lesson where it was showing how it was instead of it going up, it went down. And that shit was basically the same idea. It's just gonna be little cubicles, little Section 8 apartments, basically. And they making it now. They got like trees and everything, making it look like it's great living. Them trees and all that plants hanging out there, that shit ain't gonna be there. That shit gonna be nothing but concrete.
Straight steel block. How they gonna do it, man? But hey, I'm gonna go on this one. This is Psalm 37:13. This is why we don't wear it. It said the Lord shall laugh at him for it seems that his day is coming. And that's us right there, man. The prophets, man. Everybody in this truth, the house of David. We laughing at Esau like, hey, Esau, y'all trying to come bust all that up. Like how we talk about what Esau want to do, his plan putting us a cubicle. That ain't about to be, man. As soon as you think you're gonna cap it off, I got him. Y'all shot gonna show up. They're gonna tell us the alien invasion. We gotta fight the aliens. And hey, y'all shot about to they say snatch crowns off their head, man. You about to run it. They're gonna start trying to nuke them. And they're gonna nuke themselves. All this stuff gonna burn up. So he ain't got that much longer. And really, Esau kind of know that. So when we say stuff like that, it makes him angry. He like, man, hey, I'm about to do something about the fucking highway Hedges on the block. I don't want to hear that. That's why they got their little witch doctor out there trying to offset the prophecies, which they not. I'm looking at them like that's gonna be all for naught, devil. I'm gonna get that word.
Right there. What the scripture say about a witch? We say I come from out a witch to live.
They out there, she out there blowing them witchcraft. This definitely desperate.
I took off that part.
Yeah, they scared, man. They like, oh, we gotta get it, man. We gotta do something, man. Nothing's going their way. Everything is not going their way at all. That's what I gotta cap it off. Everything's falling apart. They can't get their toughs to drive right. The AI starting to act up. At least the ones that they show us. Nothing's going right for them. Everything's collapsing. Because his wisdom get took away. At this time, he's trying to pull off his biggest move with his wisdom being gone. They got Henry Kissinger in that devil going to spirit world. He can already be born into slavery. So they losing their big time slaves. And these Edomites like my age and younger, hey, they dumb as a box of rocks, man. I look like you sure can't get the plan off with him. You look at Joe Biden's son, he worried about smoking crack rocks. He ain't worried about getting no agenda off the ground. Shoot. He looking for a Jackson, he get a yellow rock off of him. Hey, shit.
He said a yellow rock.
Yeah, he gotta get that crack rock, man. He ain't trying to find no plan tonight. Jackson with a little corn, a little crack rock. Hey, Joe Biden's son gonna run out crazy, man. So, hey, Joe Biden about to kiss the bucket. Jerry Jones about to kick the bucket. All these old Edomites about to kick the bucket. They look at their sons like, man, you an F-up. I can't rely on you. That's why they put their butt in the air out there. I can't give to this fool right here. Hey, they selling him for the monkey. What he gonna do? I gotta put it in, hey, Chat GPT, do your thing. They gotta put it in Alexa. They hope Siri get the job done.
This paraphrase that says, the them and the seed will be spoiled. We're seeing this seed being spoiled. Like, these been spoiled, and you got a short time left, and seed and family.
That's Jeremiah 49:10. That's him being made first. I know exactly what you're saying. We about to get that. That's a good one. Because that goes what I said. This seed is spoiled. So that's why he has to use artificial intelligence. Because his next generation, they're dying. Them Edomites is dying, man. You don't know what to do. I don't want to do it. I can't even say shoot their guns no more. The ones my age shoot their guns. The 20-year-olds, they looking to get some rod off in them, man. They paint their nails doing drag shows.
Damn.
The 18, 19-year-old Edomites, they say they're not going to war. They just want to pop their pills and get online. That's all they want to do. And dress in high heels and stuff. So that generation's down.
Jeremiah 49:10 says, "But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not." So, hey, that just lets you know, everything that has something to do with Esau, hey, it's going down the drain. You don't want to attach yourself to that guy.
Man, I got a point right quick. Esau ain't getting no more instructions from them left-hand angels like, his people in the past. That's what he came up with the AI, because he ain't, the most I'd have left him out the bird. He said, yo, my little game plan with you is over with. Shit, ain't nothing but instruction for you. He ain't giving him no more, information on how to do things. He's like, I got everything. Like I say, I created the Smith for destruction, He's like, I didn't give you everything I need you to be. You got everything in place for me. You didn't cut him off.
That's good. That's a beautiful point right there too. There's a preacher that says there's a bounds in which he can pass. I'm about to break it out.
That's where he is now.
Hey, this goes 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, some of his months are with thee. That's one of his bounds that he cannot pass. Yeah. So hey, go ahead and break it down. That's what he said right there. That's the bounds in which he can't pass because even Paul said that are vessels created for honor and that are vessels created for dishonor. And Esau is that vessel of dishonor, and so that way he can't do no right. And that's why when the Aki mentioned that he created the Smith, you know, because he created the Heavenly Father created him to, you know, be able to create all these destruction. That's what he was created for. So he's the vessel of dishonor. So that's his bound. That's his boundary. He can't go past anything wicked. Okay? Anything right that comes to his mind, even if you do it on the accident, he didn't do it, he did it unintentionally. All right, because that's what he is. He's a wicked individual. And that's how Yahweh created. God made him to be the sword. The sword has been perfected. All the awesome gifts have been made. All the bombs have been made. All the pestilences, the diseases have been made. Yeah. So Esau, his job is done. Yeah, I'm trying to use it for what he used it for. Now his last little thing he's gonna do is initiate Jacob's trouble, which he's gonna let all hell rain through. You know, stick his robotic military force, his human military force, whatever super soldiers, little aliens, he done spliced together, mutants, you know what I'm saying? You know, he done spliced together. You know, dudes with half cat, you know, they got their CRISPR technology. So you got super soldiers gonna throw out there, stuff you see in the movies. Yeah, even Apostle John even break down all his boundaries right here because he called him a thief. He said a thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And that's everything within his bounds. Okay, he can't go past killing, and destroying. That's it. Anything right that comes to his mind, he's gonna destroy it. You know, and that's why everything that you see is basically pretty much wrong. Like what's that? Isaiah 5:20 he said. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil. Okay, so that's his bound. And everything that is evil is good to him. You know, he eating raw meat without it cooked. That's good to him. You know, eating blood, drinking blood, all of that's good to him.
I got one more point to wrap everything up right here. We just brought up in the last 5 minutes. The show that we just said was biblical. It's basically the same thing with King Saul. When the Most High was finished with King Saul and started favoring King David, he cut him off. And what did Saul do? He went to a witch, just like what these people at the WEF went to, you know, trying to find some answers because, you know, Most High ain't picking up, you know. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring this out. Let's go what we just talked about. It's Job 21 and 30. The wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. That's spelled forth to the day of wrath. You know, so hey, they've been reserved for destruction, man. So, like y'all been saying, man, y'all tried to cut Esau off. Now his job is getting messed up. Like Scripture said, the sword should enter into his own part. You know, so now we about to witness that. We about to see the reward of the wicked. You know, we're gonna set back. You know, Lord willing, we're in the house of David. You know, Lord willing, we are part of the hope we land. And we're gonna see Esau get his judgment. Right? They're going to their bunkers. Every time we open up camp, these guys gonna run to their bunkers and hope they're gonna be all right. And that's what we're gonna dig them up out of. You know? So before that happens, he's gonna initiate all hell. He's gonna do his campaign to cut off the 2/3. What we call them that. It's Zechariah 13 and 8. You know, all these little forehead Jake, they don't want to let Yahweh reign over them. They just want to be niggas and be hoes and be out here to feel they better. They about to, hey, see, like we've been telling Esau, eating the white man's the devil. They, no, that white man good to me. And the minute they about to show me the devil, then they're gonna be running hollering. You know, Eve, her little wig gonna fall off, the eyelashes gonna fall off. She's running from, you know, they're gonna be looking for help. And the warning, we told you, the warning went out. We warned you that this devil was gonna get, you know, real vicious. Jake thinks stuff a game. And it's so wide open right now, Aki, that Esau is televised his council now. The witchcraft, you know what I'm saying? The switching, it's all out right now. But you look at Jake, man. Jake still watching Nasty Red, Sukihana, NBA young boy. They still want to be niggas out here. They still want to sell dope, be the gangster nigga on the block. Like you said, over there can't be real pimpalicious. And not know, like, hey, man, destruction is coming. This devil, he's about to come with it. And everything he got in the arsenal coming out. We're talking about chemical warfare, bio warfare, robotics, killer robots.
Disease X.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell
As
that
I
is.
said, I said bio warfare.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's disease. Bio warfare. The devil go, man, he can do a chemtrail and release Ebola from the sky. You know what I'm saying? Or release it with a bomb or something. Go spray it in the Walmart door or something.
There's like 2 states that don't let them do that now.
Yeah,
Texas.
I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, Texas and another state. They didn't pass laws. They don't let them just come and spray them like that no more.
Yeah.
They go, man, let anybody do it. But nobody know. Anybody doing that? Yeah, everybody, that's Ebola right
Start doing it at night.
See that right there. Go to a school and get the spray. That's easy work. They saw to do.
Yeah, all they gotta do is train their stuff like the yard, man. The pestilent, man.
Hey, he's mopping the floor. He's spreading the bowl out. You never know. He getting $2 million. Or he might go somewhere and he saw to knock him off.
They just have to go to the water company and put it in the tank.
Yeah, I'm saying they can do it in the barrel.
Oh yeah.
It only take one person to get it.
Hey, they already. They already got that like on the receipts. They got that on the receipts, that BPA, which caused you to be sterile.
Yeah,
gives,
so they easy for them to do that. They gonna do it too. They telling us they gonna do it. They call it disease X. I'm like, that sounds diabolical.
Like Trump said that if he get reelected, he gonna reject going to CBDC. You that's in the prophecy. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to do.
That's
not, how they gonna say anything for them to get elected. That's what Biden did.
That's what they say. They do the law too. And if they can say that, I remember that. Obviously, when that was talking about they gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, man, they gonna unleash hell, man. He's all about to unleash everything he got, man. And you ain't true. Everybody coming to the border is not just here to be no migrant or get housing. No, they're here to carry out an order. And the number one suspect on the board is Yashrala, man, the children of Israel. That's what we got to get rid of. They're going to come out to us harsh. Everybody going to put us first on the list. Go to all poor neighborhoods where you see brown and yellow people and round them up. Do it like this. They're going to cut the internet off. So can't nobody be on Facebook telling it. Like, hey, they up in D Dirty's house. You know what I'm saying? I heard they did this. They're going to cut that off. You're going to see tanks and MRAPs running down your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? About to get like that real soon. They are starting at the border. They talking about federal agents is fighting with the military over how to do the border. Yeah. That's be the start of civil war right there. Yeah, like war warfare. That's how they doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, they send the Red Cross in there.
They said, I'm gonna say the juice. They get them juicy juice.
Hey, but that's why they classify the Mexicans as terrorists. Like we said, they gonna come straight for us. They gonna make us look like the enemy. We're the problem.
Everybody that be in the Black Lives Matter rallies, hey, you gonna be labeled as a terrorist. You talking this they say anybody can get a droid to come out there with an AK on it and just die and lay everybody out. And then he'll say they were terrorists, and then that way the public like, okay, they were terrorists. No support where they shouldn't have been doing that. They did this and that. and they just look working like that.
And the fact that you said that, think about who's gonna feed their information to. Those simple-minded individuals that gonna believe everything that Esau said. You know, any individual that say, well, if it ain't on the news, then I don't believe it. You know, that dude who gonna really believe the narrative, who still believe the narrative gonna be Esau either. Those are the issues. Those are the ones that gonna get destroyed right along with this system.
Anytime you hear somebody talking about voting, they fall into that category.
Yeah.
If you still don't realize your vote don't count,
Right.
you lost.
Right. Yeah. That's why they call it election. You know what I mean? Because they already selected. You know?
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of which one of these people is fit for the agenda at that time, at that point in time, right there.
That's the same way as you gonna show that you're gonna take chips. Because when you go and vote, you just letting Esau know, yeah, I'm down with what you talking about. You know, that's the same thing that's gonna happen when the chip come out. The people that's gonna go down there and volunteer is the ones that's down from day one with what he talking about. Yeah.
Like the vote don't mean nothing. Which it matters a lot of the older generation. I'm like, man, like you ain't gonna never wait.
That's that old wine bottle.
It's crazy because, you know, Elder Pocket Bar always say, you know, you got to learn your words. If you don't learn your words, then you're not gonna get on to what you devil is doing. That's the part of studying the Torah ourselves too.
I'm putting this out right. It's 2 Hedges 15 and 5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Verse 6. For wickedness have exceeded through the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. That's what you said earlier. Esau's hurtful works are fulfilled. They fulfilled all that. The earth ain't about to be destroyed if y'all trying to come back and cleanse the devil up.
You know, you can name off the same thing like that C-19 situation. Information coming out about that. People that died about how they made everybody go and get that. You know what? That's a hurtful way being fulfilled right there. You know, you can go take it back to the Tuskegee experiment. All of those hurtful work that he thought he had done in this society is being fulfilled. And that's what this scripture is talking about right there. You definitely need a number on the whole population.
The small part.
Yeah.
They do it again. That's what I'm saying. They did that back then with little technology. The devil stopped. He got big technology.
Right.
Thanks now. He cooking up something real good right now. Splicing it. You know, like that. What's that video against the Resident Evil?
Yeah.
That ain't just a video game. They never do that.
Yeah.
You know?
They showing you what they doing on
Yeah,
that.
they never do that. You know, in a laboratory. CDC. You know, they control disease. You know, that's why the Lord said today, there's going to be death being spread. He said the sword and famine. You know, Walmart's will not be stacked up with everybody going crazy. You're going to hear gun battles, explosions, hollering. Ain't no go out and go to work at that time. No, man, you're going to see mass death in the streets. You're going to see people running for their lives. And he's going to be chasing down the Argentines, gunning them down. Clear this squadron, soldier. You know? Isolate whatever they're going to call us, migrants, tangos. They're going to come up with a name to dehumanize us. You know, make sure all those tangos are neutralized. You know, and keep it moving.
That's that order out of chaos.
They're going to have the 50 cal. Dude's going to be on top of the 50 cal, gunning them down. Ain't no go to Walmart. Ain't going to be no, I'm planning my family vacation. There's going to be life or death out here in a minute. I said, the Spirit of the Lord going to be out here in a minute. You know, Jake's right now don't want to hear, pay attention. You know, everything going cool, but hey, soon as you hear that, blah. They're going to be somewhere, you got a Bible? You got a Bible? What's the Bible say? What's the name?
What would be?
Yeah, that's
doing those things.
Yeah, there's going to be too late, man. You in your life. You know, you should have got the truth. If we told you, the devil's going to come. Go ahead,
Hey, what you was just saying about what they're gonna classify as, the CDC already classified the people that's gonna be in this situation as zombies. You know, the public play it off because when they say zombies, we think about all the TV shows and movies. But essentially, the zombies to the federal government is just gonna be people that's out there willing to do everything to survive. You know, yeah. That's what that's. And you could go to the CDC. They got the whole plan broke down what they're gonna do when that situation happens.
They got they broke off the section.
Yeah.
The sections, and then they got the demons, the color list. Yeah, they got it all broke down, so they about to do it. They about to implement it. As far as this year and next year, real soon. It's about to go down. That's what I'm trying to tell Jake. So let's get out here with a sense of urgency. But you know, when I be looking at our people, I'm like, man, they still playing. I'm like, man, the devil on TV telling me he ain't playing, he telling you he's playing. They're up for blessing their little moves and stuff, telling you, oh, we about to do this, and I got this type of weaponry, and we just gonna fall them down. You like, devil get busy. If they come out, like you say, they come out. Hey, we need to vote. When they say that, that's a dead body talking to me. That's a corpse. So I heard it.
But hold on for a second. I'm sorry for interrupting you, man, but you know, that's what the whole idea of the 15-minute cities, that's just gonna be their safe zone. You know, when situation starts going off this cliff like that, it's gonna be a lot of people that want peace and safety, and they're gonna be basically, you know, you come down and get on this bus, we'll take you down, you know, to Dallas or up to Denver or to Kansas City. Because if you remember off the list, it was no 15-minute cities through up the middle of America where we live at. This right here is gonna be like a dead man zone. You're gonna either get on the bus and go wherever we tell you we're gonna take you, or when we come back through here, we shooting. It's gonna be on site.
I see.
Excuse me, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Good, because y'all break this book down and preach up that I had for the video, right? This is Ecclesiastes, aka Sirach, chapter 12, verse 17. And it says, if thy birth become upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. But really, when you go read up a little bit, it said, verse 10, it said, never trust thy enemy. You know, for like his iron was, so is his witness. They're talking about Esau, he was talking about white men, because he had that strategy, that order out of chaos. All right, and he's going to create the chaos, and he's going to bring forth the order. And so that's what verse 17 is talking about. I'm going to read it again from the top. And it says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Okay, because he's the one that set up the adversity, and then you're going to see him coming around, and he's going to come and present himself like he's the Savior. All right, that's why it says, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. Okay, and that's exactly what the devil is getting ready to do. Okay, they're going to undermine you, and to the point where they're going to say, hey, man, you know, just like the opportunity, 15-minute city, before you enter the 15-minute city, you got to get that electronic tag in your right hand or in your forehead. You know, before you can eat in my system, you got to do what I tell you to do. That's where he's going to come and undermine you right there. Okay, and then verse 18, it said he will shake his head and slap his hand and whisper much and change his countenance. Okay, right from the start, he's going to smile in your face. I can help you out. You know, all you got to do is do this. And then the minute you see something that you don't agree with, then you're going to see that angry face. That's the change in the countenance right there. All right? And that's exactly how the devil operates, man. That's why you shouldn't trust the devil.
And now to bring some balance to it. Now, at the same time with destruction raining out, there's also salvation raining out. The Lord gonna show himself. As that's going on. This is Isaiah 41:14. Now thy word the gave him Israel. I will help thee, said the Lord, as thy redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. So right there it said, yea, men of Israel. It say the whole world. The Lord does not care about these heathen nations and nobody else. He's gonna help the men of Israel. You know, he said we like worms right now. We ain't got no power. You know, nothing. Just all we can do right now is point out and declare that Esau is the devil and call it out. You know, the Lord said, hey, what's that, Isaiah 59:19? Will the devil come in like a flood? Hey, the Lord said, I'm going to lift up a standard. So he said, I'm going to help the men of Israel. That's when that power going to kick in. That's when like, people going to find out that the 144,000 is real. The Lord got men that's here. He got a military that's here to about to get raised up. You know? And then the Lord going, hey, he's going to show everybody this is what he do. These men, they ain't going to run it. I'm going to read this right here. Isaiah 41:15. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and thou shalt make the hills chatter. So Esau about to get a foot put up in him, man. Ain't gonna be no just, oh, I'm gonna beat up on the church of Israel, beat up on the church of Israel. No, it's gonna be a comeback for that. You know, church of Israel gonna get raised up. Those men gonna get that crown. And then that foot gonna go back to Esau. Esau can get back down. That's why the devil's in the bunkers right now. He know about that. The devil's scared. You know? Everybody gonna throw it out there. He hope for the best, but he knows something bad about to happen to him. You know?
Like the brother did say, the 144 going to get raised up. Not to mention the Lord send Michael down to the red shop on Esau East and the nations as well. And you can read Daniel 12 and 1. It said, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing with the children of thy people. And Michael's going to stand up and help the elect nation of Israel in that day to come. Man. It's a balance, like the brother said. Some people want to get their judgment, some going to get salvation. Reading on, it says, the great prince will stand with the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time, the people shall be delivered. And that's how the elect is going to be delivered. It says, everyone that shall be found reading in the book. Everyone that shall be found reading in the book is the hopeful elect, those who were studying and to show themselves approved, and those who was, use their grace period wisely by studying the truth and, staying away from the world. The verse 2, it says, and many of them shall sleep in the dust of the earth. Many of them shall sleep in the dust of the earth, shall awake to everlasting life. So some people are going to wake up in that time of trouble and get saved. But some people are not. They're going to get destroyed. It says, and some to shame and everlasting contempt, man. And those are the people that's in the earth right now, walking around like honky door. Everything is lovely. We need to vote or should let's get the bag. That's the only way to save us. The black economics and all of those people. Hey man, they're gonna be shamed and everlasting contempt. But those who trust in the Lord and who knows what's going on, hey, they're gonna be the ones who get delivered out of this thing.
Y'all pretty much broke it down. I had to pull it up too. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, and starting at verse 30. And it says, when thou art in tribulation, and all these things come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to the Lord Yahweh thy power, and shalt be obedient unto his voice, for the Lord Yahweh thy power is merciful power. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers, which he has swear unto them. Right? And so that's pretty much, y'all pretty much broke that down right there, man. So as long as you learn and turn back from your sin and listen to the voice of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, then you will be able to get delivered out of it. That is the balance that like the author said.
I got one too right here. This is why this is happening, man. Esau has to be cast down. We need new management. The earth needs management. Otherwise, no life be here. Esau does nothing beneficial. Everything he does is pervert and corrupt and profane everything. Like we talking about that earlier. Like Esau, he's a terrorist on life. He destroys life. But Yahushua looking for life to thrive. So this Ecclesiastes 10 and 14, or Sirach 10 and 14. Lord have cast down the throne of the proud princes, and set up the beacon in their steed. Verse 15. The Lord have plucked the roots of the proud nation, and planted the lowly in their place. So all this stuff is happening to get rid of Esau, man. Take Esau to power. You have to come up out of there. In order for life to thrive, in order for stuff to be in abundance. So Esau, he's about to go. That's why, like what I read earlier, we're going to come down with great wrath. This devil know he's about to come out of power. He knows. He's mad about that. Who's coming next? We got next. We happy about that. We patiently waiting on that. That's looking like, come on down, devil. Do what you gonna do.
And it's just for this devil because, like we said, he's against peace. He's against life. The scripture says, like everything this world, earth is a life. And this dude is everything destroyed. That's why the Lord said he will destroy those who destroy the earth. And I can't think of where precept that is, but that's
I'll get ready to pull it up, man. My tablet went dead on me real quick. I got you. I'm gonna read it to you. Yeah. This is Revelation 11 and 18. Let me get it real quick. So it is. It's chapter 11 and 18. I'm in the
Revelations 11 and 18.
Yeah. Revelation 11.
I can get it right quick.
I got it. It's Revelation 11 and 18. As the nations were angry, and they wrath to come. At the time of the dead, they should be judged. And that thou should give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name fallen great, and should destroy them which destroyed the earth.
That's going to be that salvation, and that's going to be that rulership of the earth, like which is so righteously be ours. The Lord said, "Hey, this earth was made for our sake," but us being disobedient, He start Edom above us, so we can learn the definition of wicked. And we see this dude being wicked, destroying the earth, and we're going to see his punishment too at the end of this. And it's going to be nothing short of amazing. Whenever you see a whole nation of people get destroyed, and they was the ones putting hell on you from day one. Hey, and like with Obadiah 1 and 18, you're gonna see them actually get rounded up and burnt to stubble after the 1,000-year slavery period. They're gonna be lovely to the whole elect. It's gonna be beautiful, and it's righteous and speaking for that devil because he destroyed everything on this earth.
You know, so we patiently waiting on that reward. How about y'all shot? And then while we wait, we got to do what? We got to endure. We got to endure, you know, because it's about to get real heavier. It's definitely going to start cutting out power. You know, he's going to start cutting the water off, doing things to try to force you into taking his micro CHIP. So get ready for the hardship. Get ready for the temptation, because that's coming. Because the devil, he's desperate, you know. He's going to start taking food out. You know, he's going to start seeing shelves get short. You know, people going to be fighting over the last little bit of oodles and doodles. You know, so it's about to get rough. And the reason it's getting rough because the devil, he's at the end. You know, when you're in a car and it's running out of gas, gets to the end, it starts sputtering. You know, we at that sputtering stage. And he's about to get, hey, he about to throw a hissy big. I mean, hey, everything the devil's got. I'm talking about satellite weapons. I'm talking about hypersonic frequency weaponry, microwave weapons, like stuff you only thought was in movies. The devil gonna use it, you know? Like you might be in your house now, so you hear a loud sound that hurt your ears. He make everybody run out in the street. You know, he tell everybody, you go get this and I'll turn it off. Or if you get this, you won't hear it no more. He gonna start doing stuff like that, trying to make people bow down to him. You know, he's at his last little bit of his run. Everybody's picking him out. He's looking bad. So he gotta, so they're gonna know that Esau is the devil real soon. And they're gonna be the most hurt. Like, I thought the devil loved me. He gave me a job. Devil looked out for me.
The scriptures tell you, don't be ignorant in any matter, small or great. See, a lot of people don't even know that they even have enemies. Just like the brother read in Sirach 12, where it says, never trust my enemies. You never trust these people because all they do is bring harm to you.
That's why Jake gonna be crying, snot, boogers, and hurt.
Understanding knowledge should be the stability of the times. We go into Jacob's trouble. If you don't know, if you don't have wisdom of what's going on and what your enemy is doing and what you should be doing, you're gonna get caught up in it.
All right, that's good to come out. That stability is gonna be real big in these times. A lot of people, like what's that, Hosea 4:6, they're gonna perish for a lack of knowledge because they don't know what's going on. And the devil gonna come in, like I said earlier, like he gonna come in like a superhero, or I got it, get this, or go get that. I got your back. We love you, you know, all that little stuff. And Jake gonna fall for it, and then they get it, gonna look stupid.
And they already ran that play. They already ran that play just 3 years ago.
God, that's why I'm looking at Jake like, you fall for it again, you dumb as I don't know what. What they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. You know what I'm saying? Shame on me. You know, because that's gonna be on. Like I said, they ran it before and lied. This gonna came out, they done lied. You know, and I love showing Jake that at my job too. I come show Jake a little article, read that. You know, everybody was like, "Take, go get it." And, you know, really for that juice. I'm like, look at that. What's that saying right there? They feel dumb. You know, real dumb, what they should. It's just gonna run it again. We told him don't get it. He lied. Hey, I'm gonna go get it. They telling us they stupid. You know, that's left a lot of families. A lot of families got broke up over that. You know, that was their divine and common. You know, you gotta get rid of that unit. Some people say you can't come into my house if you ain't had no shoes.
And now they looking down. Now we telling them, I don't want you on my house, you might have some shit. You might spend some ammo by time over here. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep your butt over there. So it's reverse. You know? Jake out here, man, I say these Jakes, man, they still ain't got a clue. Then when they do get a clue, he don't watch the TikTok. If I get my melanin up, you know what I'm saying? If I activate my melanin, then they can't get me.
I see that video with Adam Mountain talking about if the dude on at the
Yeah,
end.
talking about the nuclear, you know, nuclear, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They watch the TikTok. If you put something in your butt, it activates your kundalini. Your kundalini opens up your third chakra. Then your third eye open up. Then you go into godhood.
My third, I gotta just stay closed, man. That's going too far.
That's what you need. The black woman is God. You know, the black woman can take it out. I'm like, man, and that's that. And I heard crazy stuff. Jake getting bugged out on TikTok. You know, I mean, bugged out. You know, it's good Jake trying to get spiritual, you know, or whatnot, but they going into, you know,
They're
the wrong path.
Yeah, basically.
They're going down the wrong path.
And that's what Yahweh Shah said right there. He said, many that with Luke paraphrasing, and he said, Luke paraphrasing, there are many ways to go that leads into destruction. And there's only one way to lead it to the truth, and that's his words right there.
And they done heard it. Everybody done heard it. You know, you done had little sellout celebrity say it, so everybody know about it, so they made shot it. And I know they like that little shotgun stuff. That whole prophetic, that's big with our people. The witchcraft and all that spiritualism. You know, the ancestors. I heard a lot of you say that. I'm going to my ancestors. Like, help you are your ancestors. Your ancestors ain't right to help you. So come down, great rap. And pray the ancestors.
You know how Esau, because you know how they make the movies about those like anytime you watch a movie or show about witches, they always have something to do with ancestors. They always pray to their ancestors. That's the same scenario, man. So that's just a form of witchcraft or necromancer.
You just got to go to Ecclesiastes like 1 and 11, and it tells you that you don't have no remembrance. So the people that's their ancestors that's still up there with the Father, they have no connection with the people down there.
Right.
Actually, you don't even realize, Taylor said, your ancestors, you don't even have no remembrance of the last time you was here.
Yeah.
So how your people that you think is up there looking down that you praying for, they don't know. They resting in peace, hopefully.
And you got Jakes that's supposed to be in the truth. They don't still have no Jesus. That ain't gonna help them. Like they need to tell them what no Jake's trouble. Then it got so high, damn, you come down there. I don't know what I said, idiots. There wasn't no Jake's trouble at that time. I'm like, that right there, let you know that dude ain't got it. You better get away from the kid. You know, he got your name in the database. You're gonna be first one. You know? Yeah, that's me. Brother brought that out earlier. Yeah, he went to witches and all that stuff. So thinking meetings to get saved. Yeah, you got Jakes out here still doing that. I'm afraid of my ancestors. They twerk their butt to the ancestors. Like, you about to get knocked out real soon. You need to go. I said, Lord's about to do a purge. And it's much needed. Very much needed, man. I gotta do is look at the hottest rappers now and look at people that's listening to them, and they all need to go. The Lord is doing this thing, you know, correctly and in a righteous manner. We just watching it play out. I'm like, oh my Lord. If you listen to Nasty Red and Suki Hanas and Indian Young Boys and all that, you got to go. You know? All that hustle on the block, that's old, man. I was looking at Jake like, you still talking about trying to sell somebody? They selling fentanyl now. You trying to sell crack? These dudes smoke fentanyl now, man. Like, that's old, burnt out. Like, and everything's on technology. You selling drugs right now, you get it from Esau. So you gonna go to jail. You gonna go to jail. You don't want to be in jail for Jake's trouble. So like, Jake, get over that, man.
And you basically using witchcraft. So shit, your judgment is just gonna be worse than what Esau could do to you by giving you some years. So your judgment gonna be horrible.
Plus, Hollywood falling down anywhere. That's what I'm looking at Jake, how they still under their champ. All them dudes get known to get their chicks flat. So you shouldn't even be looking at them. None of them dudes is men. So all the women are whores and violence. You know, Hollywood is straight garbage. You know, you got open running the eyes. Tyler Perry probably right behind him. Hollywood is dying. You better focus on the truth right now. And get into it wholeheartedly.
That Hollywood sign, that's a wood that the witches use to actually do their enchantments on that. That's what they said. I think that was the Mind Wilson that did that. And it's on the company height.
Yeah, this should be over with by now. Like, there's real stuff going on out here. Don't worry about all the shows and all that little swaggo stuff. Don't worry about how you gonna make it through this issue. The devil telling you his dollars collapse. He telling you the rich nations is coming online real powerful. You know, then he making it where he about to tap you. The devil announcing like yeah, that new thing come out called disease X. Hey, do it intelligently. They tell you the mortality rate behind like, oh yeah, we looking for about a 70% mortality rate. You know, that's what we looking for. And Jake act like they ain't heard none of that.
Depopulation, man. Matter of fact, they clap about it.
They said it was 50 million. They planned on dying off the top.
Yeah, that's what they tell that on the news. I'm like, you hear that, Jake? They talking about taking you out. What you gonna do about that? You know who you are? You know who to pray to? Hey, you better get with it, man. The devils, they ain't hiding stuff no more. They like telling, man, you're a useless eater.
Yeah, that 50 million, like they low end of their estimate. They like, we can get 50 million, but we're gonna be really shooting for about like 150.
But check out how they so casually talk about it now. Like, remember they trying to hide and play game? That is telling you, like, oh yeah, they tell you like it's a news. Like it's a new flavor or something. Yeah, the disease X coming out, 50 million deaths, you know.
Yeah, they got the real condition to it now. They ain't ashamed of it no more.
Yeah.
They basically just come out and tell you to your face.
That should wake Jake up though. If they had a little, you know, a little sense, they should be like, oh man, hold up. You just talked about unalive me.
Yeah, but like Gadar just said, they don't realize it's their enemy telling them that. They thinking that's somebody they can trust. You know, they can't ID their enemy. So, you know, you willing to latch on to anything if you out there like that.
Yeah, that's a straight food. That's like I'm coming to rob you at 5 o'clock, you know. And I don't take it serious that there. He just playing. Then I'm gonna cry when he really come in my house with the gun. So somebody really did me wrong.
They're gonna be thinking they coming to save them. When it's chaos and Esau show up at the door with the gun, they're gonna think that's the rescue party.
Man, they crazy. I don't know what.
Jump in the van with Esau. They gonna take their ass out back.
That's their over capacity. I'm not those. You know, he's spending 15,000. That's what happens to them. They gonna be they feel entitled. Like me, I did all that bootlicking for Esau. He gonna do me like this? Like, yeah, man. He gonna give you a trust. You gonna open your mouth and blam on him. Just like that. That's you give trust to that devil.
Yeah, Isaiah broke it down perfectly right here. It is Isaiah 13 and 15. And it says, everyone that is found shall be struck through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Verse 15. And it said, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravaged. And that's exactly what you should be expecting there in those times right there, man. You pretty much worried about Esau, even society going unto him, trying to help build up to it. That's what you're gonna be expecting, man.
They said that the immigrants are doing that.
This is very hard right here in verse 15 right here, because it said their children also shall be dashed to pieces. And I just mentioned when you see them UN troops coming bust down your doors and they kill your children right there in front of your eyes, man. That's a terrible judgment right there. And he said, and everyone, and he said, before their eyes and their houses shall be spoiled. They going through, taking all your food, tearing up your couch and so on and so forth, knock down your TV. And he said their wives ravaged, man. You know, they tie you down and rape your wife right there in front of you, man.
That's Jake's fault, because they're not judging the time that we in. Like, this stuff about to get real hot and heavy. And the devil's telling you that, you know. He's letting you know what he's about to do. You know, you can say you got the border crisis. You know, you got all these crises going on. That's like your alarm should be going on. Like, man, something ain't right, man. Let me go get some dollars. Let me see what's really going on. Let me quit doing what I've been doing. It ain't giving me nothing. Turn that Channel 6 News off. You know, it's not doing nothing for me. Let me seek out some knowledge, some wisdom. Who got it? Oh man, you breaking that Bible down, man. Let me hear what they got to say. You know, because I'm gonna bring this out right here. This Romans 11 and 7. And it says, what then? Israel have not attained it with the secret, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So right now, you want to have the eyesight, you want to see what's going on. You don't want to be blind. As far as us, hope we elect, we know what's going on. We done obtained the truth, the testimony of Yahweh Bashiach Shah. He's telling us what's going on. The spirit of prophets. So now we telling the nation, like, this day time to take trouble. This devil come sooner, We close up shop and run through this military.
Thank you. This is Zephaniah 1 and 17. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord. And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Neither shall their, it says, neither their silver nor gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. So if you dwelling in the land of Esau, Edom, dwelling on this earthly, how Esau, Edom running the earth, hey, the Lord gonna make a speedy riddance of you, man. And he said he's gonna devour men because they walk blindly, man. See, they over here believing what Esau, Edom said, which is their enemy, not knowing that the truth is where you can get the life from. The scriptures is where you get the life from to get the truth. So they over here looking like, with the Ray Charles glasses on, really just walking around the earth blinded, man, in darkness. And the Lord said he's about to destroy them with a harsh destruction, man. He said their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their bodies as dung, man, on the streets. That's heavy right there.
And other stuff, but what you say that silver and gold they shall not be accepted. That's another precept in the Bible where they say wicked profit not in the day of wrath. And that right there to let you know, like the American dollar, like all this money, everybody got that 5-year plan saying, hey, I'm gonna make this amount of money in 5 years. But when all hell breaks loose, that's not gonna mean nothing, man. That's not gonna save you when you in truth running through America. You be like, hey man, I do whatever you can. I got $1 million in the bank. That's not gonna save you, man. It's not. Because why? The American dollar is gonna be so devalued to the point where, I bring it out all the time. He said it's gonna be toilet paper now. That money gonna be toilet paper. It's gonna be stuff you're gonna use that for campfire. That's how worthless that dollar is gonna be. So
this truth is going to be the only thing that's going to value in their day. If you want to lead people to the right way. If you got this truth, you're going to have the Holy Spirit resting upon you.
Comes with Yahweh Bashiach trying to protect you. It's what we're trying to get to our nation. To get this word right here, because it makes you valuable. The Lord's not going to, he said, what's that? You don't love nobody, don't have wisdom. What's that? Wisdom of Solomon 7:28. So if you got wisdom, you're not worthy of him to be saved. You don't know him. Because what's that? Hebrews 8:10. When he come back, you're not gonna be teaching. Oh, do you know Yahweh Bashiach Shah? You know Lord's commandments? No, you already know that. Those are part of the works right there. He said, study to show yourself approved. Approved what? Approved for salvation. People they ain't got it. So you ain't worthy. So you gotta come straight. The Lord gonna do a great reset. You gotta come in fresh, like a baby in the kingdom. Because your mind ain't right. You ain't coming in with that nigga mentality. Eve ain't coming into the kingdom twerking. Jake ain't coming in the kingdom, trying to sell sacks and bust on his ops. We're not gonna have that in the kingdom. That's all gonna be done away with. When he said that's that we can work in the field. They're gonna burn up. The Lord gonna burn all that up. So now we just waiting on everything to be, fulfilled. We're gonna keep enduring, standing in this truth.
I got a point right quick. Hey, let's go back to show you when y'all saying about like your money can't save you, and you're gonna need this word and the Most High to make it through. To show you how they keep Jake's blinded to it is the story that came out this week with Rick Ross building his bunker, showing his money and stuff, trying to show, if you have money, you can get in this bunker and you ain't got to worry about all that what these Israelites is talking about. Not knowing that, man, that ain't gonna save you. If your judgment you gonna have to stand on is gonna happen to you regardless if you in your bunker or not. Yeah.
So your bunker is gonna be so we don't do it. So
You-
you think of money to get a bunker
Exactly.
Boys by off field.
Yeah. Hey, but like in Ukraine, when they Russia killed all of them generals, they was in a bunker that was 300 meters underground. Rick Ross ain't got no bunker that's 300 meters underground. It's probably just like a basement or something, like a deep basement. It's probably like only like 10, 15 feet underground. That ain't gonna stop you from avoiding no nuclear strike. Are you kidding? That shit gonna turn into a microwave.
So they gonna get off when you get in there.
You know they probably got over on him too.
Oh, yeah, they did.
This shit probably raggedy as hell.
It ain't nowhere drill far like that. They got a quick thing.
You think he got his on the same level as Mark Zuckerberg? I mean, dude from Facebook.
My bunker's gonna have to be wrong.
For all my cars.
When you was to get out, you gonna drop the food grease on melted metal.
Yeah, I think that preacher, man, because when you said something about those people who are prone to sin, they're not gonna be able to receive this knowledge. So this Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1, verse 4, and it said, "For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not do enter, nor dwell in a body that is subject unto sin." And it says, "For the Holy Spirit is disciplined and will flee deceit and remove from thoughts that are without understanding and will not abide when unrighteous comes in." And that's the spirit you got to be in right here in verse 5, is that, you can't have that, all of the things that you've done in the past that are sin against the Heavenly Father. That is that's going to remove you from the Heavenly Father right there. Because once you sin, you're departed from it. And so that's why in verse 4 it says, "Into malicious soul, wisdom shall not dwell in the body that's subject unto sin." And that's why a lot of people are blinded from this word, because they're subject, they're basically are slaves to their sin.
Oh, they don't have the house out to cover their sin.
Yeah.
We all got sin. This sin, you got your house out, believe your house out with our faith. That's gonna cover our sin. They don't respect your house out. They don't even know your house out. They saying Jesus.
Yeah, a lot of them say that they don't believe that. So God, a lot of them make that excuse, man. Y'all sitting there waiting on God Daddy.
Also, you don't believe in Jesus. They do something. It's gonna save them with their money.
We're military. The military coming to mow your butt down. So, farm.
That's exactly why we already got the precept where he said, "Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time." The only way you have that wisdom is through the knowledge of the scripture and that stability.
That being said, man, I hope you edifying with your mouth praise for it. Hey, stay locked in. Y'all shot's cooking on the way, y'all, strong.
And what was the title of that lesson?